Working with Laminex was really exciting because it challenged our love, which is bespoke joinery, in ways that were really free and conceptual, showing the customers how it can be both beautiful and practical at the same time. I'm Cassie James Herrick. I'm the director of CJH Studio. I like to start with the predominant material. So in this case, we were starting with the wood grain, and then we would bring in other elements to both contrast and to balance. For the kitchen space, we predominantly used aged ash. To keep the space and the design consistent, you'll see that the bullnose bench top runs into the internal cabinetry as well as the shelving. It's just to create that visual continuity, but people can also see that it's just as practical and durable to be used as a bench top as well. The kitchen space that we chose to create also really played on the techniques that we can achieve with Laminex in the cold forming and post forming, which you'll see with all the curves that created in the overheads and even in the plinth. For the living room space, we predominantly work with the Danish walnut and in the chalk finish. We've used some pocket doors that you'll open and you see a desk area that also is hiding a drawer. This was an attempt to be able to close off your workspace and retreat back to your living space. Our other favourite element, which we loved, was the little bar. We chose to use a mirror smoke finish. Also, the design of the bookshelf in the area was again just challenging the notion of what a traditional bookshelf in a living room might look like. For the wardrobe, we chose the elegant oak in a chalk finish. This space really drove to challenge the perception of our full height cabinetry that we usually see inside the wardrobe space. An area that you could even sit and do your makeup, elements that are both closed and open, and even hiding shoe storage. The curve intentionally seeks to bring in a softening to the rest of the lineal lines that you'll see throughout the rest of the robe. The bathroom space was really a personal folly for me. I feel it created a really refined aesthetic, but it wasn't compromising on any functionality. You can see the beauty of the wood grain from every angle. There's large solid elements in full height to the left and right, and even overhead of the basin area. We've brought it off the sides and even off the rear wall, which really amplifies again the use of the material. In our projects at CJH Studio, we use Laminex products. We like to layer our material palettes from not only textures and tones, but also across natural materials. The Laminex Woodgrain product is great because you can control its consistency in grain, colour and texture. It's practical and durable and can be used across many spaces, yet it's really beautiful.